I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. I apologize for what we had to watch today, friends and family and Bucks Nation. That was absolutely atrocious. National TV Sunday game to get your head beat in like that is crazy. That is crazy. We look like we didn't even belong in the same gym as the New York Knicks. We looked outclassed on every level. They took advantage of all of our shortcomings. That stupid collapse defense we played, they were cooking us. They were cooking us. Jalen Brunson might have had 70 on us if it wasn't for the injury. Jalen Brunson might have gone for 70. We couldn't do nothing with him, and the refs weren't going to let you do nothing with him. The ill-advised passes, the turnovers, poor defense, you name it. That's how you lose 106 to 140. That's how you lose. Playing bad in every facet. Doc, yo, my dude, if you don't get it through your Beijing skull, Brook Lopez cannot play against athletic bigs at all. At all, sir. He was out there getting cooked again. Bobby too getting cooked again. We have definite issues playing athletic bigs. There is no doubt about it, friends and family. No doubt. We need to find a way to rectify that. We need to establish a whole different tone on defense. They didn't even look energetic today. No one else came to play today. The real bright spot, to be honest, was Middleton played solid tonight. Shout out to Middleton. He had a nice game tonight. But this was an atrocity what we witnessed. This was crazy. Let's get into these numbers, and I'm gonna open up the lines quick because I know y'all got a lot to say. We got the Packers game on, all that stuff going on. So let's get into these numbers, and then we're gonna get to it, y'all. Yes, you're reading the score correctly, friends and family, Bucks Nation. 140 to 106. The wheels officially came off in the second quarter. And then it got worse, and then it was just derailed in the fourth quarter. 17 points in the fourth quarter is insane. Let's go over these numbers. Taurean Prince did nothing, 3 points. Giannis didn't even shoot 50%, 10 to 21, 0 for 1 from 3, 4 of 10. Everyone played bad today, really, besides Middleton. Giannis, 4 of 10 from the free throw line, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 4 turnovers, 24 points. Brook Lopez did absolutely nothing today. He might as well not showed up. 2 of 7, 1 of 5, 3 assists, 1 block, 5 points. Damian Lillard, 37 minutes, 8 of 17, 2 of 7. 6 turnovers. You can't have your two best players giving you 10 turnovers. I don't care about the points. You cannot turn the ball over 10 times between your two best players. Inexcusable. And Dame, I did not like the fact that you were missing wide open shots today. That is not a good look, sir. That is not a good look. His percentage isn't bad, but he tricked a lot of open shots, in my opinion. Bobby Portis, 4-7, 8 points, 4 rebounds. I keep telling y'all, Bobby is mid at best against quality opponents. Bobby does not show up. Bobby does not show up. I don't know if it's a mental block. I don't know what it is, but that dude cannot hoop against good teams. Period. Beauchamp actually it was cool. You know what, Doc? It was cool that you put in Beauchamp, and I know it's because Gary Trent was out and all of that, but Ryan Rollins. But I'm happy that Beauchamp got some run, and he showed to be a little bit valuable. He had 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. I thought he played well. Middleton probably had the most efficient game tonight of 25 minutes, 7 of 9, 2 of 4 from 3, 5 assists, 2 steals, only 2 turnovers, 16 points. He is the only person on the team today with a positive plus minus. So shout out to Middleton. Hopefully that gives him some confidence moving forward. Pat Connaughton actually gave us good minutes today. Shout out to Pat Connaughton. We don't hate over here. We just tell the truth. Pat Connaughton played well tonight. 16 minutes, 3 of 6. He didn't hit a 3, but I thought he gave good energy and effort. Actually took it to the hoop for a couple of free throws and gave us 8 points. AJ Green didn't give us much, 6 points, but the fouls that they were calling on Andre Jackson Jr. and AJ Green early in the game was ridiculous. The officiating was ridiculous early in this game until the wheels came off, and then it didn't matter. But this is absolutely another terrible performance against the New York Knicks. We need to have a real conversation. I know that people gonna say we're not healthy, this and that. That's cool, but the New York Knicks are a problem for this team. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it real. This New York Knicks team is a problem. They're big. They're athletic. They got a dominant guard. They got a squad. We need to really get ourselves together and figure out what we're going to do against the New York Knicks, because they're not just beating us, they're punishing us. Have we been within 20 in either one of these games at the final score? No. We gotta address this, and there has to be a decision made on Brook, because Brook is unplayable against these type of teams. Bobby low-key is as well. So I don't know what we're going to do, or we're going to have to temper our expectations, friends and family, because this is not a good look. Mikal Bridges didn't even do nothing today. 6 points. OG, 11. Karl-Anthony Towns, 30. Brunson, 44. He averages 40 on us. Cam Payne is what was the difference maker today. Cam Payne lit us up from 3. Lit us up like a Christmas tree. There's no way Cam Payne should have 18 points in 14 minutes. You heard me, friends and family? 18 points in 14 minutes. He blew this game right out the water. That's what blew this game out the water. Also, when you're allowing a team to shoot 58% and 40-some% from 3, you're not going to win games. And they're shooting well from the free throw line. They punished us on all fronts. Look at what we shot from the free throw line. 10 of 17 from the free throw line. 10 of 34. We had no business. The score is indicative of the stats in this case. The score is indicative of the stats. Unbelievable, the Bucks. 29% to 43%. L. 58% from the line to 83%. L. Rebounding. L. We actually have more offensive rebounds, that's a positive. Defensive rebounds, 39. L. Assists, 29. L. Push. L. I mean, we just didn't do enough. This was a terrible performance, friends and family. This was absolutely atrocious to watch. This was a shame. This was a shame. This is how you end a 3-game winning streak, by almost losing by 40 points. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Let's shout out the people in the building. What up, Dr. Smith? What up, Eliza? What up, Oliver Story? What up, Dre West? What up, Nikos? What up, Patricia? Jeff Riley in the building. What's good? Max Villain. Milwaukee Ray. What's good? Robert Brooks in the building. What's good? Appreciate y'all. Chris B. Shout out to Ohio. What's good? Jeff Riley. I hope all is well in the OC with you, bro. Dre West in the building. Rigo in the building. Eric Payne, what's good, bro? Humble Gentleman in the building. Hugh Milladon in the building. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Hoyt Street E, what's good, bro? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Greg Delaney in the building. Saw Cali, what's good? Tony Tone, Ali Benjamin, Jonathan Porter. I see y'all. Let's chop it up. This was a humbling game to watch, and it really puts things in perspective about the levels of competition we've been playing and what we need to play up to be successful in this year. What up, 78? Brooke and Bobby was out there looking crazy, bro. Salute to 78, bro. Derek Stevenson in the building. What up, DT Atkins? I ain't seen you in a minute. What up? Brandon King Carter. All right, y'all. Let's get to these comment section. Then let's open up these lines and let's chop it up. This was really hard to watch, y'all. My boy Jeff Riley said 34-point loss is seriously pathetic and horrible on multiple levels, Jeff Riley. On multiple levels. Max Villain said made so many mistakes since the finals run. Damn, that was a heavy statement, Max Villain. Heavy. Eliza said, I don't know, why people aren't able to see the Giannis era is over. What you mean by that, Eliza? Max Villain said, Patricia, that is because of Horst. So y'all think that, hold on. Let me make sure I'm clear here. Y'all think that Giannis might leave? Let me know in the comment section. All right, my boy Oliver Story said the Bucks will do better this week. It can only be up. This is rock bottom right here, Oliver Story. This is the floor. This can't be any worse. Losing by 40. I mean, Jesus. Crazy. Unbelievable that. Dr. Smith said, if that represents a team that tried to turn it around against a squad that beat them by 22 the first time around, there are some hard decisions that need to be made. Thank you. Thank you. Salute. Milwaukee Ray said, on my way to the liquor store, both my teams might get an L today. I can't take it. I feel you, bro. You not wrong. It's tough for Wisco Sports this week. This weekend is tough. Milwaukee Ray said the Knicks were on a crazy losing streak. Play us and get confidence back. Everybody get their confidence back against the Bucks. Cameron Payne ain't scored 18 points in a game in probably 2 years. He lit us up for 18 and 14 minutes. That defense that we play we have to scrap it. Teams are just salivating when they play us because they're going to get so many open threes. They're salivating. There's definitely decisions that need to be made. This Rigo said campaign got the feast. They bringing in towel boys right now. Bro, anybody be hooping against us, dude. I don't know what it's about. Eric Payne, bruh. Bucks and Packers both playing trash. Facts. Hoistry E said, bright side is you got a whole half of a season to get it together. As of right now, we're the 4th best in the East, not record-wise, and we can't touch the top 3 bottom line. That's fair. It doesn't look right now. It doesn't look at this point in time that we're on the level of the top 14. I agree with you, bro. If we're being real, Hoistry E, yes, I agree with you. 100%. Jonathan Porter says, sorry, but the Bucks are trash at the moment. I'm not going to say trash, but we have to figure out rotations. We need to figure out what our defensive identity is going to be, and we need to figure out what we're doing out there in general. It just seems like we're just hooping. We don't really know what we're doing, and that's the problem. Damn, Dr. Smith, you coming for Torian Prince? Torian can go. Oh. And it's just unfortunate because we wasted a good performance for Mitty today, too. Mitty played really strong today. He had a couple turnovers, a couple little situations, but he played very solid today. Saul Cali said, we're so bad. It's just we look bad sometimes against the really good teams. If they're athletic, they gave us a real problem. They were looking to attack. You see, Jalen Brunson was part of their plan. They're weak at guard defense. Let's let Jalen Brunson take control. Jalen Brunson took control of this game. He took control early. Derek Stevenson said Glenn Rivers is not the answer. We should not be getting beat like a redheaded stepchild. I agree. But we got to look at it both ways, Derek Stevenson. It's not just Doc. He has to be able to figure out how do you play Brooke, how do you play Bobby and be successful and when you don't have any other backup big men. You have to take that in consideration too. All of us are saying, Brooke, we want him to go. You want Bobby. They're still on the team. So Doc is handicapped a bit by the roster as well. Let's not put it all on Doc. The players are not performing. They need to be also held accountable. They got to be held accountable. A humble gentleman said Horse has some work to do. Horse might not even be here. I don't know. Horse might not even be here, bro. King Tim said, I'm not upset at the loss because we been knew our current roster is not ready for a championship run. The GM knows he's got to make a trade. True. But that's why I said a couple lives ago that this team's current issues won't be able to be addressed until the offseason, in my opinion. Maybe unless something spectacular can happen between now and February, I don't think our real issues will be addressed until the offseason. Hey, DT Atkins said Milwaukee Ray grab me a pipe. Hilarious. Hilarious. Brandon said salute to 78 all the time, bro. All the time. Yeah, this was crazy. He said the intro music is calming my anxiety. So look. Yo. Hilarious. Luke Lipinski in the building. Pat Suck trading for Nick Richardson, Trey Bobby, free agent Trey Jones. I'm not mad at it. More Knicks TV said, laughing out loud, let's go Knicks. You still got to win a championship, bro. This is regular season. It's regular season, bro. Do it when it matters. Gary Foster said, bad game all around. Absolutely. What up, Kale? This team just ain't on the level to compete with the best in the East, unfortunately. Right, and Dr. Smith said Jimmy is not the answer. He is definitely not the answer. This team needs a soft reboot. Let me put the link in the chat, y'all, so everybody can start tapping in. Let me put the link in the chat. Link in the chat, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get to it. This team, we're gonna have to figure out what's going on in the offseason. A lot of things that Bucks fans need to consider is Pat Connaughton, if he's not traded, gonna pick up his player option for $9 million? That's a problem. Is Chris Middleton gonna pick up his player option for $34 million? That's a problem. So these are things we need to consider before we're talking about all these trades, all this, all that. We have to understand what these players are going to do. Because if they're not traded ahead, hey, it's a problem. Tapping you in ASAP, sir. 1 second. Floor is yours, Dr. Smith. This was a rough one, bro.
How you doing, big man?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
Other than that, how's your life going? Right? Because our teams ain't doing it.
Oh, good. Everything good, man. Everything good.
Sports is supposed to be an escape from our real lives, right? My real life right now is an escape from sports, right? Because I'm about to go to the gym and try to get it together so that I end up as cute as I think I am in my mind. Because this ain't it. Watching these sports.
This ain't it at all. Shout out to Mr. Bahama. Shout out to the homie Dr. Smith. Appreciate y'all tapping in. I see you in the chat too, Amtrax. Tap in. What up, Scale?
Yes. Amtrax, it's been a minute, man.
Yeah, tap in. So let me know what y'all thought about this game.
I just think that me personally, I'm sorry, let me try to turn this Packer game down. I'm gonna read some stats to you, right? Brook Lopez, 23 minutes, 5 points, 1 rebound. How tall is he again? How big is he again? 1 rebound. 1. We were on him the other day for 5. He had 1 rebound today. Bobby Portis, 19 minutes, 8 points, 4 rebounds. That was it. 8 points, 4 rebounds, no assists. To me, in the very beginning of the game, it was easy to see that we had no guard defense on Jalen Brunson. We had no answers whatsoever. Ajax, unfortunately, while he has the length, he has the speed, he does not have this. He's not savvy enough. He's not smart enough. So he's going to fall for all the things that Jalen Brunson has to offer that will get him in foul trouble, and he's just not sharp enough. He's just not sharp enough right now. AJ Green, a lot of try hard, a lot of effort, not a lot
Agreed.
of competence when it comes to defense. We are giving this man flowers, and please don't get me wrong, he's better than what we had last year. But we are giving people flowers for being just better than we were last year, right? You
True.
don't actually have savvy enough to, again, same thing. If there's anyone that's going to commit fouls against 3-point shooters, AJ Green is going to do that, right? He's just not sharp enough as far as our perimeter defense. But the biggest issue that we have right now is that we don't have reliable big men.
No,
We
I
don't
agree.
have reliable big men.
And
So like all of the screaming and the hollering and the fussing and the fighting and the shouting is gone out of me at this point. And to me, I'm just, what do we need to do to change this roster? Because it's
this
not
is a
enough to
roster
be,
issue. It's not just a Doc issue, people. This is a roster
yeah.
issue as well. This is
What do we
definitely a
have to do?
roster issue.
What do we have to do? If that means giving up or moving on from players that are our sentimental favorites, so be it. Because
Right.
it doesn't matter if we're in fourth place in the East, if we have no chance at beating any of the top
Right.
three. We don't have any chance of beating any of the top three. We
Hold
don't.
on, need
Not
to
right
mute
now.
the
Not
Gibson for
as
a minute.
is.
Go ahead.
The Celtics, the Cavs, the Knicks, they treat us like little
Stepchildren.
brothers.
Yeah.
And we
They
don't
palming
have
us by
any
our head
hope.
and we swinging at the air. We swinging at the air like you do your little brother or something, just holding them. They trying to fight you, just holding them.
One rebound. One rebound. You know who else is looking for a big man? Phoenix is looking for a big man right
Right.
now. And I don't care if we got to move on from our big men and maybe get someone who skill-wise aren't as good if they're younger and faster, and it helps us to move some of that money because we're strapped when it comes to the money. And we need to
Right.
move off some of these contracts. This might be a situation where we have to think about taking 2 steps back, like at least in the immediate time period, making a move that seems like we're taking 2 steps backwards. If it helps us in the future, because we cannot continue to be handcuffed to these salaries that are just leaving us no room to improve the team
And player
anywhere else.
options, like giving the wrong players because to be honest, Connaughton got a player option for next year if we don't move him, and Middleton got a player option. Hold on, let me get these super chats real quick. King Kwame, appreciate the $4.99 super chat. The loss is on Horse and Doc. He can't break through that love for Brook. He played 23 minutes and had a negative 22. If he can't play D, play small. Need an athletic big. Facts. Facts.
I think Phoenix would take Brook, but I think whatever deal we make at first is going to seem like we're getting fleeced.
Right. Hold on 1 second. We got to get our boy. He got to come in and
Yeah,
sit on the. He got to
you
come in
know,
and kick our back in. No strays, ENT.
of
Appreciate the
course.
$4.99 super chat. I thought Campaign played for the Shanghai Sharks. Just saw him on national TV cooking the Bucks like stir fry.
Jordan
He
Love just
did
threw
cook
another
us.
interception. Jordan Love just threw another interception. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
He just threw another interception.
It is bad for Wisconsin sports today. Let me transition over to Gibson real quick.
Hold on, I can't believe it.
Go
Let
ahead,
me.
Gibson.
Salute to the panel. I ain't gonna be too long, but I got plenty noise to make.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
got a lot of noise to make. Amber, I am disappointed in this team. I am so disappointed. I am disappointed very bad in Amber. And I ain't think I could be on too long because my phone about to die. But
Okay.
I just want to say a few things. This team needs to wake up. John Horse, you need to untangle and mingle with these old players.
Oh, he might have been out of there. I think it might be a wrap, Gibson. All right, bro. Get him on the
Like I
charger,
said,
fam.
I think that there's always a trade that could be made. I don't accept the answer that there's nothing that we could do. I just think that in the very beginning, it may seem like we're giving far more up than we're getting back in return. And we need to revalue freeing up on money and what value
Right.
that has. Because we need to move on from these big men. We
I
have to.
agree.
very much appreciate what Brooke and Bobby have done for us in the past. They both had great moments. Bobby Portis has a place in Milwaukee Bucks lore with the Bobby chant, but the fact is he's a terrible defender. Brooke Lopez is a situationally good defender. Neither one of them actually rebound like a competent big man
Right.
is supposed to rebound. I don't care if we're talking about yesterday's version of basketball, today's modern basketball. It does not matter. Neither one of them are competently putting up anything that remotely resembles what you
Right.
need in a big man as far as rebounding is concerned. As far as competent defense is concerned, they're so easily run around.
I
They're
mean, it's
so
no
easily
effort
gotten
at
past.
all. I mean, it's no effort. They're hunting for both. I know y'all say Dame played bad defense. I get it, but the way that they look for Brooke and Bobby P, it's alarming, Dr. Smith. It's alarming.
Which brings me to Dame. I don't know what's going on with that brother and his turnovers, but it's terrible. It's not bad.
Terrible.
It's terrible. It's lazy half the time. It's guys not being on the same page. At first, your first instinct because of the clout that Dame has is to blame the other
The
players.
receiver of the pass, right.
Right. But when it's Dame not being able to get on the same page with Torian, or whether it's Dame not being able to consistently get on the same page as Giannis, or whether it's Dame not being able to consistently get on the same page as Bobby Portis, what is the common denominator? At what
Him,
point are we
right.
starting to question the person sending the ball? Why is it that Chris can get on the same page with Giannis a little bit better than Dame can?
I agree.
Maybe Dame doesn't need to be handling the ball as much as he is, even though he's a point guard.
He
You know
should
what
be
I'm
used.
saying? Like
Yeah,
maybe
so
we
we
need
should
like
use him
another
like
competent.
Golden State uses Steph. Steph is the point guard, but not the point guard. That's more Draymond. Maybe that might be an option. But the turnovers are definitely a problem. I mean, it's a huge problem. But the thing is, he get going when he get the ball in his hands a lot. Like today, he got it going early because he was aggressive and got his hands on the ball a lot. So it's like a double-edged sword, though. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Let me real quick though. Hey, TJ, here's the thing. TJ, the Boston Celtics fan. No strays will come in here with all of his BS, but he'll come in here when y'all win. He'll come in here when y'all lose. He stands up. If you're only gonna show up to bomb on the Bucks, then you're like a low rent, like carbon copy of No Strays. We'd rather have him. That's cowardly,
Great
bro.
carpet.
That's cowardly, bro. Show up. You know
Yeah,
what I
just
mean?
you
It's
gotta
easy to
eat it
dunk
good
on
or
us because
bad. Hey, we
Dingo.
go live. We win or lose. We got blown out by 40. We still here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Can't say anything to No Strays because the man will
Right.
show
I
up. If
had to
you're gonna
give
be a
his
coward about it, bro,
right.
whatever.
Shout out to No Straight.
You know what I mean?
Boo. Dre West. Boo.
Yeah. No, man, but like just I have hope in Ajax. I just need him to take his I guess lumps and get better
Right.
mentally. I need to start seeing things move forward mentally. But it's to me,
Amtrak's, I think, said it
yeah,
too. Trial by fire. It's trial by fire for them young dudes now. AJ Green and Ajax, they're gonna
yeah.
have to go through it.
And it's gonna look like that. But Bobby Portis and Brooke Lopez don't have that excuse. So
Right.
yeah, I don't accept that there's not a deal that could be made. I just think that the deal in the very beginning, player for player, is going to look like we're getting fleeced. But in the long run, it's going to help us because we have got to get a better handle on our money situation. We do, and
I
we
agree.
cannot be beholden to these guys. We can't. We can't just throw up our hands and say, "Well, I don't know if there's anything that could be done." No, I don't accept that. We got to get rid of that. We got to get rid of that, man.
Right.
One rebound and you're
One is
7 for
crazy. One. And you
one
7?
rebound.
Hold on
How
one
many
second,
minutes?
Dr.
Because
Smith. I'm
I had to
tapping
look.
in.
I was like,
I'm gonna tap in
maybe he
78
didn't
too.
play. He played 23 minutes.
Right.
He played 23 minutes. So I just need for people who are spending more time getting into the money of the situation, I guess more time than I have to offer right now, to really look at what kinds of moves that we can make as far as getting quicker and
Right.
faster. I'm all for Jeremy Grant coming over because he's quicker and faster, and it would mean smaller lineups, sure, but I would take a smaller lineup over this nonsense right now because the guys that we have the worst of both worlds. Like, if you're gonna be, you can't be ugly and can't fight, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be.
You gotta pick a struggle.
You gotta exactly, man. You can't be slow and you get moved around and pushed around. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Karl-Anthony Towns is faster and stronger than you.
Yeah, that's a problem.
No, man, they can't. No, man, and that was just the Knicks. It's worse when we play Cleveland. It'll be worse when we play Boston.
Absolutely.
It can't just it can't. No, I don't accept that there's nothing that could be done. It was a mistake allowing Brook and his agent to use Houston to hoist up the money. Salute to Brook for getting the money. That's what you're supposed to do. We have to get out of this. We have to get out of it. We have to reevaluate this defense that we're playing. Because the defense that we're playing is I think we're hamstrings of the guys that we have.
Right.
Right? I really do. So it's very similar to maybe AJ Griffin's or Coach Griffin's defense, salute scale, where I don't truly know if it was a good defense or not. What I do know is that we didn't have the personnel to play it. And so it ends up looking bad, right? I don't know if this is it. What I do know is that this defense allows for a whole lot of three-point shots to go down, uncontested. That's what I do know.
Oh, I mean, wide open. Hold on 1 second, Dr. Smith. What up, 78? What up, Scales? I just had to mute y'all for a minute because of the background noise, so just give me a second, y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right, got y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me get these 2 super chats, then we'll go to 78. I know you be tight on time, so I appreciate you tapping in, bro. King Kwame, appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Losses on horse. Hold on. That was well, hold on 1 second. My bad, y'all. Hoy Street E, appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Amber, you said a long time ago we should have never re-signed Lopez nor Chris for this type of dollars. Yeah, facts, bro. I appreciate you remembering that, Hoy Street E. King Kwame, appreciate the $4.99 super chat. We look the best when Giannis runs point. Dame is a scoring guard like Murray with Jokic. He was passing up shots. We stopped depending on him to create. Facts. Good point, King Kwame. What I be telling y'all, some of the smartest in the building be over here. Are you kidding me? It's on you, 78. Then we'll go to Scales.
Hey, peace to Bucks Nation, man. Yeah, man. Oh boy, just stole what I was finna say. Some of it about Giannis, man. His assists. When Giannis' assists are down, then we ain't playing good. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing good when his assists are down. Dame was very hesitant on shooting. He cowered away from Brunson. He did the same thing last year. It was a big controversy about Dame and Brunson, who should be the starter in the All-Star game. A lot of people felt like Brunson, but Dame was more popular. Brunson took it serious. He took it personal. He came out there and cooked Dame. This is second year in a row. Cooked Dame. Like, I'm gonna need Dame
but Dame wasn't holding him though.
No, that's fact. He wasn't. Dame wasn't holding him. But what I'm talking about is that the superstars versus superstars. What I'm saying.
Right.
Dame is not, like, I just need him to come out there and know that this dude he's finna try to bust my. You know what?
Right.
He's finna try to get 50. So, and then the Bucks, Brook Lopez and Bobby was so bad.
Get it? That's what he came here for. That's what he came here for. Go ahead.
They were so bad because listen, we talking about why we was giving up so many threes because if we get too close up on them, they gonna blow by us and ain't nobody at the rim stopping nothing. They trying to help Brook out, Lopez out.
Thank you.
Listen. I appreciate Brook. I think he's a great player, great guy. But Brook we need to get together,
Facts,
give Brook a passport. Send Brook over with the passport bros. Send him over there with them. Let him relax on the island somewhere and chill.
Yo, hold on. Did I hear what I thought? Did you just say trade Brook to the passport bros? That's wild as hell. Go ahead, 78. Bro. Go ahead,
Let him go over there and enjoy himself. You know what I'm saying? And we get a young guy with some legs. energetic. They can keep somebody in front of him. Somebody who's gonna get mad. I need to see somebody fired up on this team. Bobby tried to get fired up. He tried to get fired up on offense because he wasn't getting the ball. Well, Bobby, you got to earn the ball. Play some defense, bro. Like, yeah, I do. I feel like you should have been getting some shots, bro. But you ain't doing nothing on defense. Why should they look for you on offense?
Bobby needs to shut the hell up and not be mad at anything. Are you kidding me? We definitely be fighting because I'll tell him all day, every day.
Yes.
You got 8 points, bro. Shut up and stop being mad. 8 points. I'm mad at you.
Right. He's not mad at you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say one more thing before I'm gonna let the homie cook. I listen. I said this before. I'm gonna say it again. AJ Green needs to have at least 10 shots a game. I don't care who got to give up them shots. Anybody but Giannis. Giannis needs to keep his shots. But AJ Green needs to have 10 shots a game for us to have the best chance of keeping up with the rest of the league on 3-point shooting. It makes no sense for this man to be having 4 or 5 shots a game when he'll bucket. He'll bucket. What is he shooting? You know, it's no way. Doc, that's on him too. Doc needs to say, hey man, AJ, shoot the ball more. When you open, shoot. Forget these dudes. Don't be worrying about stepping on nobody's toes.
Because he's clearly gave Bobby Portis the green light. I think that AJ Green should get the green light.
That's all
anybody.
Yeah. Bobby. I haven't seen enough of Bobby's green light. Bobby would be down there underneath the basket missing point blank layups, bro. Underneath the basket.
Yo, he's 6'10". All he got to do is raise his hand and dunk. Sean Kemp must be at his crib just throwing the controller. Like, are y'all kidding me with this layup business? Man, go ahead, 78.
But I'm going to say this thing, too. And shout out to Chris Middleton. He played good coming off the bench and stuff like that. The bench is a good spot for Chris. I believe so because I think he's helping. He's going to bring leadership to that bench. We just got to get – I wish I could have seen this game. I'm not making no excuses, but I really wish I could have seen this game if Gary Trent Jr. had played. I just want to see how it would have, you know what I'm saying, if we would have had a little more firepower. I don't know. But it might not have helped, but, you know, whatever. But I'll holler at y'all in a little bit.
All right, I'll hit you up later, 78. Always appreciate you tapping in. Shout out to the 78, the general. All right, bro. Let me tap in, Bleacher. Hold on, let me get Scales. This on you. Hey, Bleacher, I'm about to tap you in. Go ahead, Scales. What up, fam?
Man, I kind of had this one circled as it was going to be a struggle, especially when I got the injury report. When I knew Rollins and Trent wasn't playing, I kind of knew we was in trouble because you need bodies to throw at Brunson. But what I thought was weird, and I see a lot of people not trying to blame Doc. I'm blaming Doc again for today because this is why I'm gonna say that. You know, I'm a game playing X and O dude, right? So I felt the same way that you played OKC is the same way you should have played the Knicks. The Knicks don't shoot threes well. They're a drive and kick team. They attack the basket, bro. All their points are in the paint. If you look at they've been 4 or 5 in their last 4 or 5 games. They shot like 28% from 3 over that stretch. So you have to zone a team like that up. You don't play man to man with them. Then that lineup in the second quarter, I don't care if Giannis is tired and it's a Sunday morning. Bro, I can't play Bobby Portis 7 minutes of a second quarter, bro, when we trying to get back in the game or break a lead or take a game over.
When he's a walking minus. He's a walking minus.
Bro, you can't even blame Brook. I seen it 4 plays in a row. Cat got the switch to get Bobby on him, and immediately when Bobby got on him, he went straight to the basket. Like, didn't even look at nobody else on the floor. Like, number 9's in front of me to the front of the rim. I'm going there. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't understand the strategy of what Doc was on with his defense and his rotations today. I'm sorry. And to me, that's what really led. When you have bad shooting, I know people hear us talk about rotations and how Doc do things, but that leads to chemistry and how the flow of the game go. If you watch Thibodeau's rotations were sharp. He was on point. He was getting guys in and out. They look winded. Next guy up, go in there. Shoot. Be ready to shoot when you got in the game. I saw a play where Precious Achiuwa took Brook Lopez off the dribble from the corner and went and laid it up at the rim. Precious Achiuwa, I don't know if people follow basketball the way I do. Good player, but he doesn't do anything off the dribble. That's not his game at all. The man caught it in the corner. Caught it, 3-point. All right, Dr. Smith, caught it in the corner. Pump faked, took 3 dribbles and went to the front of the rim and had an easy layup.
No, see,
Like, so that's what I'm saying. I don't. Go ahead.
I'll go you one step further. When he got the ball, because we're talking about the same play. When he originally got the ball, he went in the post. He thought, I'm going to go straight up. Oh, wait a minute, it's Brook. Then decided to come back out. Then beat Brook to the rim. You see what I'm saying? Everyone does the same thing. They do the same thing to beat Brook. Bring him out and then beat him to the rim. Because he can't do anything. It doesn't matter. Oh, I can't with this team, man.
We've all been watching this team for a long time. Brook's been here for a while, right? So if you remember the years we were good, you know, the championship run year or whatever, Brook didn't chase guys on the perimeter. I don't remember that in Bud's system. I watch games every night, bro. I didn't miss a game. I don't now. I don't remember Brook being on the perimeter having to chase guys the way he does in this defense. It's like it was weird to me. Like, okay, Brunson, when you look at the scouting report, he's supposed to have 30, right? When you look at the scouting report, you're game planning for Brunson to go for 30 because that's what he does. So I wasn't tripping about him. We were still in the game. He went off juggernaut first quarter, and we were only down like 4 or something when the quarter ended. So that's what was cool. Literally, it was the second unit. Once Bobby came on the floor, Cat licked his chops and said, the next 12 to 15 is me, brothers. Watch out, I got this one. Dude finna guard me. Giannis isn't even on the floor to come help or nothing. All these is easy layups all night. I mean, he was literally putting his shoulder on Bobby. And Bobby was just moving out the way. Like, go ahead, bro. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to hard foul you. Draymond Green's
Let's
going to
talk
hard
about
foul
that.
you.
Hold on one second, Scales.
Kevon Looney's going to hard foul you. Like, come on, bro. Rudy Gobert's going to hard foul you after a while. Like, you're not just going to keep coming in here.
Every team gets and ones against us because we don't know how to wrap up. And then if you're another player, you can't foul them twice. If the ball is still, just knock it again. What does it matter? That's what I'm saying is that we don't do the IQ plays. Thank you. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. It's an IQ thing. I know Doc isn't making the best decisions, but the roster is affecting any decisions that he would like to make as well.
Right.
We're in between a rock and a hard place, Bucks Nation. We got to keep it 100% real. We're in between a rock and a hard place with this team. We know what we need, but we don't know how we can get it. But we're good enough to be a playoff team, but not good enough. A roster not good enough to win a championship. Let's keep it real. That's what it is.
Down a little bit from my Doc tape and put about 60% on him, 40% on the talent that was available for him tonight because he really could have used Rollins and Trent. Not saying that they were going to put a 37 that we lost by, but you know what I mean? I just think they would apply more pressure, and Trent is good at hitting timely shots. That's been the guy that he's been for this Bucks team all year. He hits more timely shots than Dame does. When you really look at the games that we won and the games that we've competed in, even going back to Vegas, take the OKC game. If Trent doesn't hit those shots, I don't know if we beat OKC that day. You know what I mean? Trent hit timely shots in that third and fourth quarter to extend the lead.
He's always in the right place at the right time, usually.
And he's not afraid to take the big shot. You know what I mean? He's been doing it since Duke. He's not afraid to take the big shot. He's always been that guy. He can go 1 for 7 and give it to him at the end. He's still going to put it up with confidence.
Correct.
So I think we were missing him tonight, but I don't think that affects the defense that was played tonight. You know what I mean? It was a terrible defense.
The rotations, that drop coverage has to be banned.
That drop coverage is against a team that's driving kicks, though, Amara. Like, you're playing drop coverage against a team, their whole nature. Thibodeau's teams, all they do is drive and kick. They want to touch the paint. That's their whole game. They touch the paint, then they kick out. If you don't collapse on me touching the paint, then I'm going for the basket. That's Jalen Brunson's whole game, bro. He attacks, takes the contact a little bit. If he feel like he can't get a shot out, then he going to kick it out.
Right. Yeah. It's very simple and straightforward.
And what we're doing, our guys are so slow in rotation that they're running back out at three-pointer shooters who either have the option to pump fake you or go right around you.
Right.
It's either one of the two.
Then
when they get around you, there's nobody there to protect the rim. I mean, nobody.
And therein lies the problem. So to me, that is a bigger problem that we're giving credit to, right? Because when you have a gaping hole like that on defense, when you have guys who absolutely cannot protect the rim, when Precious Achiuwa is taking Brook Lopez off the dribble. And I know people are going to be, oh, but Brook Lopez is one of the league leaders in block
Yeah, I don't
shots.
want to
He's
hear that.
situationally
No.
good. He's situationally good. If all of the stars line up, in fact, if you're an offensive player and you happen to be blocked by Brook Lopez, low key, the ref or your coach needs to take a timeout and you go over and do push-ups because no one is supposed to be getting blocked by Brook Lopez at this point, right? We're so bad, and as bad as Brook Lopez is, Bobby Portis is worse. Bobby Portis is worse. So now you have to make up for that by playing a defense that collapses in the middle to help your guys because they can't help themselves. They are not the defenders that you can leave out on the island. And when you constantly have to help, everyone collapses in. When they collapse in, whoever's penetrated in just dishes out. Now we're sprinting back out with slower players, and the three-point line is open. When the three-point line is open and they're constantly making shots, then we're taking the ball out of the basket versus going out on fast breaks. Fast breaks would help someone like an Andre Jackson get involved in offense because that's where he would do it. If you're asking him to be involved in the offense in a set offense, like if we're going up against a defense that is already set up, he's not going to do anything for you. A lot of Giannis's fast break points are going to be in decline because we're not getting out on the break because we're constantly taking the ball out of the basket. I think we have stats right now that are misleading.
Facts.
I don't think we're as good defensively as the numbers say. I think we've gone up against some bad offenses. But when we go up against a team that
And
can
that's why
actually
you
put
can't
something
base
together,
everything on stats. You have to base things on what you see as well. It can't just be stats. Carry on. That's a proof in the pudding right there. Go ahead, Dr.
Facts.
Smith. You cook it. Go ahead, sir.
where is the biggest problem? Where is the biggest problem? We once again have a cavity as far as the big men are concerned. One rebound Brook Lopez got. Salute to Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez had a back surgery. I had a knee surgery, and I was about to get a surgery on my biceps, tore my biceps. Right, surgeries are no joke. The back is like literally the lifeline of your body. Right. He had a back surgery. I don't know if it's age or his surgery or a combination of the two, but he is the least physical big man in basketball. He wants no part of any real contact. He'll do everything that he can to avoid it. There was a play, not in this game, but the previous game, where he got the ball and instead of run down the lane like a big man, put that ball way up here and go for a Statue of Liberty dunk. This guy tried to matrix his way out of the way of physical contact, ends up doing some shot that had no chance of going in. It was, I think the announcer called him Brook the Ballerina because that's what he looked like. He does not want, and I didn't call him that. The Milwaukee Bucks broadcast called him that. The people who are supposed to be like caping for you, Brook the Ballerina. I don't. He wants no part of physical contact. Now, what does that mean on defense? That means that when it comes up to getting rebounds, he's not going to physically go down there and command space. I'm not saying go out and get a whole bunch of flagrant fouls and get yourself thrown out of games.
No.
I'm saying make people feel you. Move people out of the way. Get low and move
Just
people
show
out of
some
the way.
physicality. Just show some physicality. That's it. Show some physicality.
Go up when you get rebounds and hold and grab it with two hands and then squeeze the ball until it's about to explode so that people can't swipe the ball out of your hand the way that they did in that Orlando game when he got the ball at the last second and someone came and swiped it out of his hand again. Didn't we see that last year
Yeah.
with Boston Celtics? Littlest guy just came and ripped the ball right out of Brook Lopez's hands. Where's your hand strength? You're the biggest guy on the court. Why am I always questioning your toughness and your strength? Why? Why is this an always thing? This ain't a sometimes thing. This ain't a most of the time thing. I'm always questioning it. You are the biggest, softest guy on our team. Get him out of here. He's big in cotton candy. Salute. Thank you for all the years that you've given us, but right here, right now, I need a center. And we're so in love with the three that he can occasionally shoot. Because let's not act like he's lighting it up all the time. We're
Right.
so in love with the three that he can occasionally shoot. that we still put up with this at this stage in his career. I do not accept that a deal can't be made. I just don't think that we may, in the immediate time period, like a deal that can be made, but it would set us up for the future. Phoenix needs a big man.
Right.
They want to do all that flowery shooting. Mike Budenholzer is their coach. Brooke, thank you. See you later. And if we got to aggregate salaries, if we got to move multiple people to do that, so be it. If you can't move Brooke, then move Bobby. But you can't have them both.
Yeah, that 2 of the 3 Stooges on the same team is crazy. It's gonna lead to failure. Both of them just make bonehead plays all the time. And the problem is, in Doc's defense, we don't have anybody else to throw out there. I mean, we keep calling for Tyler Smith, but it must be obvious deficiencies with Tyler Smith of why we can't play him. I'm sure Doc ain't stupid. He see AJ Green got game he playing him. He seeing Gary Trent got game he playing him. So maybe I think the roster might be handicapping him as well. Shout out to my brother, his move 414. He been saying that. I'm just starting to really process it. This roster is a real issue, though. The roster itself is an issue.
This roster's trash. And remember, Mara, probably my first time ever coming on this pod. I said that my first day I came on here. Like, in defense of everything I'm about to say, this roster is poorly constructed. This is back when we was 2-8. I came on here because my first episode, I was dragging Doc, you know what I mean, by his sprayed on hairline. You know what I mean? So I had to be clear because this roster is trash. You know what I mean? But at the same time, clearly with 2 top 75 players and a half of a Chris Middleton, you can win some games.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not a bottom feeder by any means. You know what I mean? It's too much talent. You're not the Pistons or the Hornets or somebody. It's too much talent on this team to be one of those teams. So that's the biggest problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know he do, Kel. You know he do.
Yeah, hey, I know Dr. Smith too, because
my entire family. You know how much stuff I get for not being a Knicks fan? You know how much stuff I get for not being a Knicks fan? This goes, look, you want my history. This goes back to the Knicks being absolute ass for years, right? And so I would watch them, but they weren't my squad. And then I would see them put together a team that had Stephon Marbury and Steve Francis and another point guard and have no big men whatsoever. And I was sitting there watching, and I was, who was that, the one big man that we got? Eddie Robinson, I think his name is, or something like that. It don't even matter. But it was just the decisions. I could not support it. I never really got on board with them, whatever. And then I saw that youthful exuberance and all the rest of that. And once upon a time, I actually saw a good defense in Milwaukee. I really liked them when they had a team. This is long before they got the championships and whatnot. This is when they were among the first teams in the league to go out and really make an emphasis on getting guys with length. They had multiple guys with length. And I saw how much trouble that was giving teams like the Cavaliers when they still had LeBron the first time around. And then I saw Giannis actually coming around. And for me, the nail in the coffin is what is that dude's name? I think his father is a coach. Mike used to play for the Bulls. Mike Dunleavy. Yeah. Right. Try to do something to Giannis, and Giannis weighed 12 pounds. Giannis ran from one side of the court to the other side of the court. And Charles Woodson, that dude, and I said, Milwaukee's my team. And we're going down with that. And it's been that way since. You're not doing that. I don't care who you think you are.
Hey, he ended Dunleavy's career that day. Honestly, Dunleavy never recovered from whatever happened that day. He never bounced back from that.
Right.
But Dunleavy's foul was come outside and
like that was a crazy foul Dunleavy committed that day on Giannis. That was
fact.
And Giannis said, "I'm not going." And Giannis said, "I'm not going." But every day, me trying to come outside in Queens or in the Bronx, or I'm in Harlem or whatever, and my family or whatever, and be like, where's your Knicks paraphernalia? I'm not a Knicks fan. All of the guff that I get from my family not being a Knicks fan, and then we turn around and we lose by 57 points tonight to the daggone Knicks. It's gosh, man. I'm gonna hear it for like 3 years, man.
I feel you. Let's get to Bleach. We ain't let you talk yet. Bleach Report boss, get it in real quick. Then we're gonna do some round robins, and then I'm gonna get some other people up in here. Go ahead, Bleach Report.
All right, shout out to Bucks Nation. I know it's not been a really good day right now. I don't know what's going on with the Packer game right now. I'm just trying not to think about it until I get back down there. But first of all, just a terrible play by the Bucks. I didn't like how this team did not learn from the last game. Got their butts kicked in again by the same players, two players. Cat and Brunson like to do anything they want. I mean, I didn't like how Brunson getting all the foul calls. They can't get none. That was alarming. But by the time it really mattered, it was just over at that point by the third quarter. But it's like I just want this team to compete with the top teams.
Right.
I want them to compete with the top teams. And right now, like you guys just said, and said what I wanted to say, pretty much, they don't got the roster right now. And that's the bottom line. Like we don't have the roster to compete with these teams. And until the Bucks really look at themselves in the mirror, I mean, even with the players, I mean, I cannot stand Brook on the team. I just can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Anybody try to get me on about Brook, I don't care. Like I said, all the lies. What matter most of anything? W's. That's all I care for. And right now, we can't. If we can't get against these top teams, it doesn't matter how many games we win. We're gonna
Right.
just get busted in the playoffs, and that's it. Like this team got to figure it out because you can't put your head on this game and get blown out 140
Right.
and teams and you can't play and then like it just they got to do better than this. That's all I want this team to do is do better because if they don't do better, you can't trade. You don't have a first round pick till 2031.
Right.
2031 first round pick. We don't have nothing right now. Nothing. It just every day is the same thing. They don't want to. They just don't play well. And then Brooke doesn't want to be contacted. It's time you hang it up, then, man.
Right.
Put some
Yeah.
physicality. I don't want you hugging up with Cat. I want you to start pushing around like you off me,
Right.
but you're hugging up with him. Like, oh yeah, like no, man. Like that's one thing I give Draymond. Draymond be like, man, we cool, but once that thing up in the air, we done.
It's
I ain't with
business.
you no more.
Right.
It's business. I ain't got
After
nothing to say to you when the game is going. Yeah.
Facts. Appreciate you.
all
Go
right,
ahead,
man. I'm
Bleacher.
gonna get off. I go back and watch the Bucks. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
pack
yeah.
game real
That's what I
quick.
said. I'm
So
gonna try to get all these people in here so I can try to catch the fourth quarter. It's on you, Scales.
If it's
All right,
if it's
Bleacher
a
Report. Let
fourth
me tap
quarter,
in B
but
Shack. Then I'm gonna get buried in here too in a minute.
oh, the Shackster.
Yeah, get it B Shack
Yeah.
here.
Oh, Shackster. Yeah, my
What's up,
man.
B
what's
Shack?
up? What's happening, man?
What up? What up?
What's
Oh
happening,
my
Shackster?
lord,
All right.
Oh,
Let
oh
Scales get
no,
his
Doc.
man!
last words before you get started.
This is
Let me let
I
Scales
rush
get his
I
last
rushed
words
home
so I
from
can put
church
some
for
other
this.
people in here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this super chat. Then we go into Scales. 1 second. Oh, Dre West, appreciate the 199 super chat. Let's not forget we're a top 10 defense though. Yes, that's true, but it's skewed a little bit. But yes, that is true. Salute to Dre West. And this game ain't over against the Eagles yet either, brother. Just so you know. No strays ENT. Appreciate the 499 super chat. Peace to the panel. So we not gonna address the Giannis problem. All you have to do is watch him on the free throw line to see he's been drinking on the job. All right. He just go ahead, Scales. It's on you, bro.
I
Now
don't
I'm
even
on
know
with the
what to say.
legends, man.
Go ahead.
I don't
Right.
even know what to. I don't even know what to say. No strays, man. I ain't got no comments for you because,
He
to
got
be
it. I
honest
can't
with
even
you,
say nothing. You got
he
it.
got it. Because to be honest with you, what I just seen out there, if we try to roll that up in Boston, we dead wrong. That what we just rolled in Madison Square Garden. If we try to take that up to Cambridge or wherever they play at, or whatever the name of that place is up in Boston, oh brother, we in trouble, man. That's not gonna go like that. My problem
Against
is,
Cleveland. Yeah.
bro,
Against none of
this
them.
is my
None
thing,
of the big
guys.
three.
When you game plan, Cat, Brunson, okay, even Mikal Bridges, OJ Anunoby, we game planning for these guys. Cameron Payne,
Dude,
like
18
no, no,
points
no,
in
no. I don't think
14
y'all
minutes.
like seriously, bro. Precious Achua and Cameron Payne.
Right.
Cameron Payne had a 14-point second quarter by himself. Like if it would take me on my own to be like, you know what I got, dude. Don't worry
Right.
about it. Don't nobody else worry about nothing. I got dude. He not scoring no more. I don't see that on this team. Like I don't see nobody being like, except for maybe Giannis. That's the only person I see taking defense. Well, Andre Jackson does too, but like to Dr. Smith's point, he doesn't really have it up here yet. He just got it all in the motions and in emotions. He don't got it between the ears yet. Giannis kind of has it between the ears, especially defensively. So
Right.
when somebody kicks him off, you can see him go to another level defensively. Be like, no more layups, no more that. He turns into Mutombo against certain teams after a while. Like, no more layup drill.
Right.
But I don't see that from anybody else on the roster. I'm talking about the other 14 guys that play. Even AJ Green, he plays defense, but it's like defense you play so the coach don't take you out the game.
Right.
So they don't point out that you're not showing any effort or playing any defense. It's not like defense that he's really stopping
Right.
somebody. Like, you get what I'm saying? And in this team, to our point, our best player, he's cool in half court, but Giannis is a monster in transition.
Right.
So that's why our old teams were so good, because we played defense so well in the half court with Giroux at the head and Brook at the end, and Giannis helping everything, and Chris taking the best one-on-one player on the other team, which probably destroyed Chris's knees and ankles over the years, because he always had to guard the best offensive player on everybody's team, especially if it was a perimeter player, no matter if it was a guard. You know, Giroux would take the best, and Chris would take the second best. So we were able to hide Giannis and Brook a lot. So they were able to clean up a lot on defense. We don't have that type of roster build anymore. And it's being exposed right now.
Right.
Really bad on defense. I'm going to go back to the point that the Knicks are not a three-point shooting team. So the fact that you didn't zone them up the way that you did the Thunder makes no sense to me at all, bro. It's like they don't do scouting reports or something to me, Amara. It weirds me out, bro. And we
But that's why we go in
on
on Doc though too, though, because it seems like they're not doing no film work. That's just what I'm saying.
Any team in the 15 to 30 range in three-point shooting, I'm going to throw a zone at you at some point in time throughout the night.
Facts.
Because I'm not good enough defensively on the wings to stop anybody for real. So I have to play zone at some point in time against the bad three-point shooting teams or average three-point shooting teams. Now the Golden States and the the Houstons and these other teams that just shoot the leather off the ball, the Celtics, you might run into a problem zoning them up. But New York, OKC is good teams that don't shoot the three like that. You have to zone them up, especially the Bucks, especially if Giannis isn't on the floor. I'm telling you, that second quarter, I didn't even really watch much of the game after that.
Right.
I don't usually even tap out in blowouts. But that Brook Lopez, Bobby Porter's second quarter with Cameron Payne going off, that's not good basketball, bro.
Right.
Like, I couldn't watch that. That's not going to work for anybody's team against anybody.
Facts.
Cameron Payne, like, I'm going to just keep saying that, bro. Like,
yo,
he's the Knicks backup point guard because they don't have any more money to spend.
Right.
Like, he's literally got that position.
I'm gonna try to get. I gotta get some more people in here. Scales. My apologies, bro. No, it's all good. But I'm trying to get out here, then get the dinner. I'm just trying to get it all good. All right, now hold on a second. Appreciate you, Scales. I'll holler at you later, bro.
I gotta go myself too.
Okay.
I gotta be.
Okay, you gotta roll that. Then hang on, Scales. Then hang on for a minute, Scales. Okay. All right, Dr. Smith.
Peace,
all right. Let me put in Bear for a minute. We gonna kind of keep this kind of quick. What up, Bear? All right.
Yo. We gonna go to, all right. So I'm not gonna come and crash out.
Bro. Relax. We gonna do this in order. We gonna do this my way, bro. B-Shack was in here.
What did I do?
And just let him. We going in order here. You just came in and just started talking.
It's his turn. Nobody's
mad. Okay, it's his turn. B-Shack, it's on you, bro.
People can watch. Nobody thinks I'm upset or anything. Like, okay, talk.
I'm not gonna be able to get it all out at once.
Okay.
I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx. I grew up a Knicks fan. I ain't a Knicks fan no more. And this was atrocious, man. I was watching a Knicks broadcast, and man, Walt Frazier was clowning Giannis, man. He said he had no outside shot. He got no mid-range. He just relentless coming to the basket. I mean, he was giving him backward compliments, man. And then, check this out. They actually let Jalen Brunson have a Willis Reed moment. He was so anxious to get back out there and cook the Knicks. He came from the locker room, walked past the bench, and checked himself in.
Mm.
He didn't even ask the coach. He was like, "Yo, let me get back and cook this team." That's how bad it was, man. That's how bad it was. Listen, watch this. Towns and Brunson outscored the entire starting lineup 74-63 by themselves. The last two games, the Knicks have beat the Bucks 256-200.
Mm-hmm.
We can't play with this team.
Correct. With our
as
current
heavily
roster, we can't.
constructed. We got to be honest. We got to be real. That's just the bottom line. First of all, I don't think we came ready to play today. Something was wrong. If you can't get hype for Madison Square Garden, if you can't get hype for the Mecca, you got a problem. Something is wrong. I don't know what's up. Something is wrong, man. And that's on Doc. That's on Doc. The Knicks probably did some Fugazi stuff. They probably put highlights of Doc's games on the Knicks on the jumbotron and threw him off his game or something because it was embarrassing. Now here's the thing: the Knicks are gonna play aggressive defense. They're gonna double team you. And the reason why they can do that is because they have the foot speed to recover. They have recovery foot speed. We don't have that. We don't have that. Our foot speed is so lacking, man. And then when they do their pick and roll, they don't go east and west like the Bucks. They go straight north and south. They go straight to the hole. As soon as they come off, they going downhill, man, because they got no respect for our defenders. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. They had a scrambler, man. It was embarrassing, man, because I thought we played a good game against the Magic. But we look totally outclassed by the Knicks. They got so many guys that can put the ball on the floor and penetrate and kick and then Brunson.
Relax,
we got
bro.
nothing
Relax.
for Brunson, man. We got nothing for big body Brunson. Nothing. And I'm gonna say this. Y'all not gonna like it. I don't care. But I'm gonna say it. AJ Green. I'll be by myself on this. He is not a good defender. AJ Green is an average defender, which makes him look good on the Bucks because most of the defenders are trash.
Exactly.
He is average. Look, he don't have no hands like Jason Kidd or Gary Payton. He don't play the passing lanes. All he's got is a heart of hustle. He's got the heart of hustle. He's got the heart of trying. He has no physical attributes to make him a good defensive player. He tries hard, and I appreciate that. But stop. I'm tired of I don't like narratives, man, that build people up to be more than what they are. He is not he can't stop nobody. Anyone with a handle and speed, AJ Green ain't gonna stop him. He ain't gonna stop him. Now, let me just say one thing about my man,
hold on 1 second.
Ajax.
78 just said, appreciate the $5 super chat. Dame dripping loser sweat around the city ruined us. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, V-Shack. Go ahead.
Here's the value. I want to make this
Shout out
argument.
to 78.
I mean, there was nothing he did to really help me in this argument today. But Ajax, the reason why I support Ajax being a starting lineup is this. Sometimes to be a team, you have to kill the head of the snake. And usually he has enough defensive tenacity and ability they put him on the best player. When you can slow down the best player, you can stop teams from getting off to that fast start where you're playing from behind. And so I still support him starting because there's some value to that. I think today he was 4 or 5 from the field, but I don't know if those points came in meaningful times.
Right.
But I just pray, man, that he just works on hitting the open shot, and then when he gets the ball around the rim, attacking.
Right.
Because he could bring so much more value to this team, so much more. I'm gonna stop right there, man. But to let Precious Achua and Cameron Payne with his side winding crazy looking corkscrew shot, and to let Jalen Brunson just go. We have to make a move, man. And I'm willing. I'm personally willing to give the Bucks grace to move anybody besides Damian Giannis, because we cannot. I repeat, we cannot beat the top teams in the East with this lineup, with this roster. We can't do it. Someone's got to have a reality check, and we got to just go. We have to just go for it, and that's how I feel.
Appreciate you. I'm gonna give you the floor, Beard. I'm gonna kind of keep this quick because I do want to check the rest of this Packers game out and whatnot. But it's on you, Beard. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. Let me know if I'm not relaxed enough for you. But
yeah, go ahead.
I will respond very calmly, very, 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 very calmly to the things he said. So you brought up that the Knicks could double team because they have foot speed. I strongly disagree with that because Karl-Anthony Towns in a worse situation is a terrible defender. Jalen Brunson, not really a great defender. You know why they could double us? You know what? Want to know why they could double us? Because we have Andre Jackson in the starting lineup, and we have Taurean Prince, who can't do anything but stand there and shoot threes. This starting lineup makes no sense. Every single half they've been out there together, not most, not usually, every single one they've lost. It makes no sense. Made no sense when it happened because we're going to have Damian Lillard continue to stink up the joint or maybe get played just good enough against the mediocre teams like the Magic where he shot 9 of 21 because he's having to go against double teams or the best defender and he's not able to attack closeouts. So we need to have a starting lineup where we actually utilize the talent that we have because contrary to what's being said, this is one of the best rosters in the NBA. We have the best player in the league in Giannis Antetokounmpo. We have Damian Lillard, who I don't think he's our second best player, but that's controversial. I know that. Chris Middleton, he was our best player on the floor tonight. We don't have to get into that, but he's amazing. We have Brook Lopez, one of the best rim protectors. We have pieces, AJ Green. Like, our bench is better than the Knicks bench. We're deeper than the Knicks. We have the best player. The problem is our rotations make zero stinking sense. So we start the game off with Damon Giannis playing patty cakes, where there's nobody else that is a threat to do anything. They just take turns with each other. They score and assist on everything. And so defense are just able to lock them up. And then we go to the bench and we have all of our scorers out there kind of dang near at one time. So our defense becomes extra more of a liability. Basically how today went was we started the game off, terrible start. And a lot of that, I don't know your name below me, my man, but you were talking about you need somebody that has the mentality. I'm going to go lock somebody up. But bro, I was at the Knicks game last year and to start this game. The problem is Andre Jackson has too much of that mentality. He's like biting on little pump fakes. He's overplaying everything because everybody wants to be the hero. Just be solid.
Hey, Barry,
there's a reason Chris Middleton's our best defensive player.
Do you think he did a good job on Shea in Vegas that night? What did you think he did
yes,
on
he
Shea
did.
Gilgeous Vegas?
Yeah.
Shea Gilgeous and
had
Brunson play exactly the same, bro. They don't shoot three-pointers. They attack the rim. It's the same game, boss.
Correct.
One's left-handed.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
Yeah, okay,
That's what
but
I'm saying. And
let me continue.
Hold on, correction. I wasn't applauding Andre Jackson as that person. I'm just saying we don't have that person.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
Listen,
I didn't say
yeah,
Andre
I hear you,
was that guy.
but that's not what I'm saying. But that's not what I'm saying.
But I will also say that the referees affected this game early as well, calling a lot of ticky-tack calls on Andre Jackson Jr. and on AJ Green. That definitely made a difference.
He completely left his feet on pump fakes. Go watch it back. Those were clear fouls. He like jumped on pump fakes in the mid-range area. And I'm not saying, I'm disagreeing with you saying that you're saying we don't have that. I'm saying he plays his butt off, but he's over-aggressive. He played well against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody's saying he didn't. But for him to be such a liability offensively, he needs to be every night elite defensively to justify having him out there. And he hasn't played he wasn't like average today. He was bad. He was horrible in his minutes. And he was bad in the Spurs game too. Go watch the Spurs game. He's jumping at little pump fakes. So he's such a liability offensively. He better bring that defense every night. And he's consistently not even playing average anymore. Like, I don't remember the last time I've seen him not getting blown by over committing. And so it's too many guys trying to play be the hero defensively when like Pat Connaughton got in and like nobody likes Pat Connaughton, but like he just kind of did okay and we started to like go on a little run. He's just not over trying. Chris Middleton, I'm sorry, every game it seems like when he's out there we win, and he's I'm sorry, he is our best defender. Sorry, it's controversial.
Hey,
He's our best wing
you
defender.
know what? It's cool. I get it for the take and all that, but no one is gonna tell
for the
you
take and all that. Like, it's so
Middleton is not
disrespectful
the
for you to
best
say that,
defender,
though.
bro.
Like, I do believe that,
We're
and I have
not about to do
numbers to
all
back it
that,
up.
bro. We're not about to do all that.
Do
And
all
just
what?
make sure, but let's keep it respectful in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to say real quick. I'm seeing some little comments. Just keep it respectful. This is a place for adults. That's all I wanted to say. But I understand your take to a certain extent, but some of it is actually a little bit wild. I mean, if you're saying that this is the best roster in the NBA, that is not
You
a
changed what I
truthful
said. Why do you
statement.
keep making up stuff? I didn't say that. They can run the back
What
to
did
the
you- what
tape.
did
You
you
just
say,
keep
Barry?
changing
Then
the
what
things
did you
I
say?
say.
You said this was the best roster in the
I
league.
said one of the best. One of the best.
One?
And listen, hold on. Let me say
Top
one thing.
10?
Then you can speak. Y'all keep changing my words and interrupting me. Listen, you're saying I'm saying Chris Middleton. Oh, I don't even want to hear it because you're saying he's our best wing defender. Even though I have facts, you might not agree with my facts.
Hold on.
But the facts
Hold
show
on.
that.
Hold on. One second. One second.
One more thing. One
Hold
more
on.
thing.
One second.
One more
Hold on.
thing.
One second. One
Okay.
second, Beard. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second here. Don't tell me what to do on my platform, my dude. And I don't like your thumbnail already. I already don't like your thumbnail. I'm about to ban you. Don't tell me what to do out here, bro. Crack your skull
Bro,
and look
like,
inside in real life, bro.
like
Shut
you
up.
take everything as
Go.
disrespect, dude, and it's like you're cheap change. You're being
Yes,
kind of
yes,
like,
I do take things as disrespect. I come from a different place than you, sir. I don't tolerate
that's
zero
great.
policy for disrespect. And Scales
I'm
will
not
co-sign
trying to
that. You don't
disrespect
let
you.
nothing ride. Period. Period.
Okay,
It's always a
great.
go. Always a go
Okay,
with me.
Always.
Always.
great.
Always a go.
Okay, can we get back to talking basketball, please?
Yes.
All right.
And then I
Thank
gotta
you.
get up
All right.
out of here. But yes, I just
Oh,
want that to
cool.
be understood. It's always up for me. Always.
Okay.
Carry on.
All right. All right. So, sorry. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, you said Chris Middleton is washed and he should retire. And like you're trying to. Not only are you saying you disagree with what I'm saying, even though I have facts to break it up, you're saying you're doing it for the take. That to me seems disrespectful. You replied to somebody in the comments saying he's doing it for the views, even though Bucks fans hate when I bring up Chris Middleton because they think I overrate him. And you could look at my videos; they get the least views when I talk about Chris Middleton. To me, that's disrespectful when I'm saying this and I have facts to back it up. You might not like my facts, and you're just saying, "Oh, you're cutting me off. Oh, he's just doing it for the take." Like you're just making it. You're just disrespecting me. I don't know where I disrespected you because I called you a hater when you said he should retire. That's crazy. There's no way Chris Middleton should retire. I think he's at least our third best player, and he was our best player on the floor today.
He played well today, and that's the thing though. Like, let me just get something clear here, because like I don't like all this Middleton division and trying to separate the
Bro,
Bucks
you
nation.
called him washed, and people disagreed, and you got hurt about it.
Hold on, bro. It's good. Let me finish this, and then we gonna get up out of here because I want to watch my team play too, win, lose, or draw. It's always what it is. What I'm saying is that no one is hating Middleton. No one doesn't want Middleton to be successful. No one is saying Middleton shouldn't be on the team. What we're saying is collectively, Middleton has regressed. If you don't think Middleton has regressed, you're wilding out of this world. That's all
Okay.
we're saying. Middleton
Let me get at least one more
has
thing in.
regressed, is what we're saying. And yes, I would want him to retire at the end of the year if it was possible, so we could get that $33 million and get a younger player. So yes, that would be the perfect case scenario. Is he playing well today? Yes. Klay Thompson has games. That doesn't mean he's not washed, does it? He's not the same player he was at Golden State. He suffered multiple injuries. That doesn't mean they don't respect, and they put him out of Golden State. And he won them 4 championships. They put him out because he regressed. And you want to sit on here and tell me that Middleton looked the same from 2021 to right now in 2025 is insanity, bro. You're going to have good games. He's a professional player. He's been an all-star multiple times. He's going to have his moments. Just like Klay Thompson, he's going to have games where he goes for 25, but he's also going to have multiple games he goes for 8, 10, and 12. That is why I'm saying he's washed. You're not able to maintain your high standard of play over time. You have moments. You have blips. That's all I'm saying.
You're picking out his bad blips.
If he can get through it and do it, that's cool. I'm looking at being in reality, sir. I'm
No,
not
because
living in a fantasy world. That is the
all right.
reality. That man is regressing. That's
No,
reality
he's
of
not.
it.
He's
Period.
not. A few months
Period.
ago, he
That's
dropped
it. Yeah,
42.
that's
Klay Thompson's
insane, bro.
not doing
I
that.
don't want to hear per
What?
36 minutes. What is he
No,
putting
I
up
didn't say
right
per
now?
36.
What are his
Who
numbers
said
right
that?
now? What are his
Who
numbers
said
right
per
now?
36? Who said per 36?
What is his numbers right
I
now?
said a
What
few
is his
months ago.
numbers right
Listen,
now?
right.
What is
Can I
his
say a
numbers
couple
right
sentences?
now?
Can I get a couple
What are
sentences?
his
I'm going to
numbers
answer.
right
I'm going
now?
to answer that question. Just let me get a couple sentences.
No.
You're saying
That's what we're talking about right now. What are his
I'm about to
numbers
answer it.
right now?
Let me answer your question. Okay. You said I'm picking out Blix in the radar. So he just dropped 42. He's been our guy for years. He's coming back on a minutes restriction, and you're picking out this blip when he's coming back. And his numbers right now, in a minutes restriction, let's bring up right now, 23 minutes a game, 13 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 2
Okay.
turnovers. And when he got the chance to start, he dropped 21 3 straight games. Not once, not once
That's
in a while.
fine. That
You're
is
picking out
fine.
a blip when he's
That
returning
is
from
Barrett.
injury.
fine. Let him do
Barrett.
He's never.
that. That's good, but he still is regressing. That is
Listen.
Klay
all
Thompson
we're
has never been as good as him. Not now, not last year, not in his prime.
Let me say one thing.
I gotta
Barrett,
get
listen.
it. Go
If you
ahead, bro.
ask-
Then I'm
if
gonna
you
get up out of
ask-
here. This is too
if
much,
you
bro. I be
ask
trying to be
Chris-
cool, bro.
If you
What did
ask
I do to
Chris
not make you cool?
Middleton-
Just disagree
If
with you?
you ask, hold on one second.
What did I do?
Hold on one second. If you ask
Why are you
Chris Middleton, Chris,
Dude,
are you the same player you were 2 years ago? Chris Middleton would probably say, "No, I'm not exactly the same player, but I can still play."
That's
You're
Okay.
just making
it.
it up.
Michael
You're just making that
Jordan,
up, though. You have no
Michael
evidence
Jordan
to back
wasn't the
that up. You're
same
just
when he
saying
came
things.
back. Muhammad Ali wasn't the same
Can
in
we talk about
1971
actual things like
as he was in
something that happened on the court
1967.
today, a stat?
People
Like, you're just
regress.
making up stories. That's a
Hey,
story.
Barrett,
That's not
Barrett,
reality.
how many minutes a night do you think Chris should play?
Right now, minutes restriction is fine, but I don't know why fans like expect him to be on a minutes restriction. And
No,
then like,
I'm asking to satisfy you, like that would help his production with the team. Because I think every time you come
I think his production's great. I think
when I
his
try to
production.
listen to what you're saying, bro, around all the arguments, I do like basketball takes. I'm a basketball purist at heart. So whether or not I agree with you, I love to talk this game with people. You know what I'm saying? Who are passionate about it, which you are. But when I hear you talk, it seems like you have a thing against the team right now, the way it's constructed, because Chris isn't getting enough minutes or the looks that he should be getting. So I'm just asking out of curiosity, how many minutes or looks do you think he should be playing right now in the state that he's in currently today?
Bro,
Hold on
people
one
make it
second,
out.
Scales. Hold on one
Okay.
second, bro.
Okay.
No strays. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. As an objective fan, let Barrett cook. Only way to save the Bucks is to trade Giannis and Dame for picks and make this Chris Middleton's team is crazy.
Yeah, but it's funny that like nobody said that. Like you think I'm just a Chris Middleton fan? That's fine.
No, I don't think
But like,
so. Right.
okay, yeah, but
All right,
like,
listen,
you
we
think
gotta
I
do
just
quick
I'm,
round robins, bro. My wife is at me, bro.
okay, this will be
Real
my last
talk.
thing.
Go ahead.
All right, you're saying, all right, so you're saying like, oh, satisfy Chris touches. It's not about that. I want an offense where we can utilize our great shooters and then they can make Dame and Giannis better players. And I think Chris Middleton, the last thing I'll say, Klay Thompson has never even been the second best player on a championship team. Y'all make, because that's like, I don't know. He's right now, Chris
Bro,
Middleton's better by
I
every
should
metric.
cut you off for saying that. That was
He
crazy.
hasn't.
All right,
Go year
Barrett.
by year. Steph and Iguodala, Steph and KD. Then the last year was Steph, Wiggins, Jordan Poole.
Okay, Barrett. Give
Draymond.
your last words, Barrett, because I got to get people out of here. Go ahead, bro. Jesus.
Okay, last words. Yeah, I think the issue is the coaching. It's not the roster, it's the rotation. And yeah, I actually believe these things. I feel like you kind of just keep changing what I'm saying. I don't know why you're like getting upset at me, because I don't feel like I
We're not gonna
disrespected
be
you.
we're not doing no pandering on here, bro. I went to school and went to state for debate. You can't pull
Pandering?
none of that
Who did
slick
I
stuff
pander
on me.
to?
We're not gonna do the pandering. I really
Wait,
like that. Barrett, don't get
what is
confused.
pandering?
I really like that. I really
I mean,
like that,
okay,
bro.
why did I?
peep it
What am I
all.
doing to upset you
I
though?
peep
What
it
did I
all.
do to upset
My
you?
homies is way older than me, bro. They just probably be the game. You can't get all that. Now you trying to sympathize with the fan base. You trying to come in here and pander, bro. I really like that. I see it all.
Pander.
I just told
Like
Mr. Cool that just say what you gotta say, bro, so we can get up out of here and it's all good. But I'm just letting you know that I'm peeping it, just like my mom used to do to me when I was little.
All right. I mean, a lot of people are watching, so I mean, they'll peep it too, and they'll, I guess, find something I did wrong. Maybe I don't know what I did, but
all right, yeah,
okay.
appreciate you, Barrett.
I don't know what hurt you.
Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get this in. Let's do a quick round robin. It's just crazy. Hold on, Scales. It's just insanity. Like you have to have some type of realism. I know you in here, Bear, just to understand, bro. You in here because this is the energy.
Yeah.
This is the energy for all this Bucks talk. We all know that. That's why you here. You don't think I know that? You sending your little people in here. I came to see Barrett. I came to hear Barrett speak. He got his own thing. You can hear him speak whenever you want. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I was making them little comments about childish stuff. I keep telling you, bro, my upbringing is different than anything you could ever imagine, bro. I see everything, bro. I just let it happen sometimes. I just let it happen just so the public can see what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. But let's do this round robin. I'm gonna tap y'all back in. Go ahead, B Shaq.
Well, I was listen. I didn't know I was gonna come on here with Skip Bayless, them wild shock takes. Those takes don't make no type of sense. Those are Skip Bayless takes, man.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, listen. The bottom line is this: the Bucks need to do something. I feel they were exposed today, and I don't know what that's going to be. What kind of move they can make? Maybe they can't make a move. But today, against a real contender, it was a big reveal to me. And so all I can say is on to the next game, and maybe they can turn it around. Maybe today was an anomaly. I hope so. But we're gonna have to make a move, I think.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate you. Looking clean dog over there too. I see with the button down and all that. B Shaq, I see you.
I gotta
All
go,
right,
y'all.
B
See ya.
Shaq. All
Boy,
right, bro.
Sharp.
All right, go.
Call him B Sharp, not B
I mean,
Shaq.
B
We gonna call
Sharp,
him B
right? B
Sharp.
Sharp. What up, 78?
Hey, what's up? Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, you good?
What's going on? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was trying to get back on here to speak to Barrett real quick because I feel bad because now he ain't here, but I'm gonna say this, bro. We as Bucks fans don't have the luxury to be beefing with each other. We don't. we trying to make the playoffs, bro. We trying to win, like, bro. All that I want to be the best Bucks guy on YouTube stuff, bro. We ain't on that. Amara ain't never been on that. Amara is here for Bucks Nation. If you got another agenda to be Skip Bayless or something, let that ride on your time, family. We over here as Bucks Nation for real. This is not about the Chris Middleton show. Everybody over here love Chris Middleton. Everybody
Thank
do.
you.
Everybody love Chris Middleton. But like family gotta tell family the truth sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
My kids had to tell me to stop smoking. I love smoking. My kids said, Daddy, I don't want to go to school smelling like no cigarettes. Stop smoking, Daddy.
Cook
I
78.
family got to talk to family, bro. Can we
He
talk to
cooked it,
family?
Mara. Cook 78. Cook,
So Bear, bro, you have to stop this, bro. I'm subscribed to you. I doubt if you subscribe to me, but I'm subscribed to you because I support Bucks Nation. You got to stop this competition thing you doing with Amber because it's corny, bro. It's corny. Let it go. That's all I had to say.
Appreciate you,
Hey,
78.
I subscribe too.
Right. Yeah,
Hey,
it's love,
See,
bro.
we
That's
not
what I'm
haters.
saying.
yeah,
Ain't no
Marvin,
homie.
me
yeah.
and Mara come out the same sandbox, bro. We
Right,
ain't haters, bro.
literally.
The
Right.
dudes
Hey,
above us that
facts.
raised us, bro, we wasn't raised like that, bro. We're not haters, boss. Like,
Right.
we don't move like that, bro. I'm never envious of nothing you got going on, and I'm not in competition
Absolutely.
with nothing you got going on. Actually, we could team up and put together what we got going on and
Right,
make this thing
exactly.
even bigger than it could ever
Exactly.
be. You know what I'm talking about? That's where we come from. But we don't do disrespect either, though.
Right.
So that's the
That's
part where the
that's
lines
just
get
it.
drawn.
But I
You know
gotta
what I
get
mean?
these cats up out of here, bro. The wife is on me. Appreciate you, Scales.
No,
Hold on 1 second. Gibson, get your last words before we get up out of here, Gibson.
Well, Amber, I salute the 78, salute the scale, the general, Amber, the legend. Amber, I am disappointing in this team very bad. That my biggest concern is that when we go on the road, we totally play like trash today. Bobby Portis, trash. Lopez, trash. John Horst, trash. Doc Rivers, need to go. And just explode the whole team and let's get it over because this is just wasting our time
Right.
and let's move forward because I don't understand how could we let Brunson go off on us like that with 40 points. What are the rest of the team doing? What are they doing in practice? That's what I love to know. I wish I was there in practice. I would throw a couple of chairs at them and asked him, "What the hell are y'all doing over there?"
He said, "Throw a couple." Come on, man. Go ahead, Gibson. Go ahead.
Because I see I was coming on the chat to bomb a little bit, but I get cut off. But now I home, I was so pissed. I'm going home. I said, man, I gotta get on this chat to go off on this team because man, Amber, they need to get it together because the way this team looking at, this ain't look like we had hosting no trophy this year. Not this type of embarrassment we went and get in New York today. You ain't hosting no trophy, not with
Right.
this kind of team. With this type of effort, no. You gotta fix this.
Right.
Players need to be held accountable. John Horse, this is my last time I gonna say this on the chat, and I ain't gonna say it no more. You need to let go of some of these players was on this team too long. We should have never signed Brook. We should have never signed Middleton. That money could have used to go there on the market and get a bigger and bigger fish to help this team.
Right.
Porter's got to go. Lopez got to go. And we need teams with to help this team win.
Right.
Karl-Anthony Towns make Brook Lopez like a total moron today out there on the court. He make him look like an absolute moron in New York today. I didn't even watch that game. I turned the TV off.
All right, yeah, hurry. It's on you, Gibson. Go ahead, Gibson.
I turned the TV off because this is looking bad. We had a chance to get Atkinson. Ownership said no. Now you see when you said no, this is what you get. This is what we get. And Scale, it hurt me to see that the way this team looking at, we are suffering another playoff exit again. Watch and see, Amber. When you see the playoff come around, if they don't make a move, Giannis is going to get fed up, and he is going to demand out of Milwaukee. If they don't fix this mess the way it is now, this have to be cleaned up. This mess, they have to clean this mess up before it get out of control.
No, I agree.
It need to be fixed. Either you can fire Doc Rivers, then bring in someone who can steer the shipment. You have to do it. But Amber, I gotta go.
Yeah, same, bro. All
right,
y'all. All right, family. All right, y'all. All right, go. All right, hold on a second. Brandon, I'm gonna have you come in here real quick, bro. If I don't show up, y'all gotta check for me. Hold on 1 second, Brandon. All right, what up, Ken? What up?
Nothing. Hey, it's bad game. And
you got a lot of background noise too, Brandon. You got a lot going on in the background.
My point is that I don't like nothing. Chris Middleton, Commander. It's all right. But just take it one game at a time, and let's watch this Packer game.
All right, exactly. All right, Brandon. All right, bro. Another eventful live. Hey, Daniel Orton. That's all it's about. Daniel Orton, aka VP. I just want us to have fun talking Bucks. That's all. Appreciate it. Facts. All right, y'all. I'm about to try to finish watching this Packers game. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we just got done talking about the Bucks getting their head beat in. 140 to 106 in New York. Damn, y'all didn't tell me I had a piece of hair in my face. What is wrong with y'all? All right, we good now. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Middleton played well today. He's probably the best. He probably was the most efficient on the team today. Giannis had 20-something. Dame had 20-something, but none of that matters. We got our head beat in and lost. Hopefully we can get our mojo back in our next game. And go Pack Go. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, comment, like, subscribe, and share the electrifying content. Barrett, it's all good. We were just saying, your people be coming in here wilding, but you all good, bro. Like I said, ain't no beef. No lost lives, no money, no females. We good though, bro. So I'll check y'all out next game. Enjoy the mellow moods on the way out. All right, y'all, gone.